Business. Starring the Frankenstein.
That's Frankenstein.
Peter Boyle as the monster. Marty Feldman as Igor.
My grandfather used to work for your grandfather.
In comedy to the classics in horror, the Tampa Theater is once again the most hauntingly fun place to be this Halloween. And joining us now is Jill from the Tampa Theater. So welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Good. Those are the kind of films I like, the funny comedy or the funny horror movies. Those are the ones I like.
Well, that's the beauty of Halloween, is there really is something for everybody, whether you want just, you know, a little spooky, scary fun, all the way up to the gory, slasher, haunted type things. And we've got it all.
You have it all. You do so much there at the Tampa Theater to celebrate spooky season. So let's kind of go through it all, maybe starting with the movies, right? Because that's what it's all about.
Well, we are a 1926 movie palace. Movies is what we do best. And so our films this year actually span 100 years of horror. So the oldest film in the series is Lon Chaney's The Phantom of the Opera, which is celebrating its 100th anniversary this year. We're presenting that as a live silent film with live accompaniment and a live soprano this year doing it with us.
Wow.
And then the newest films in the series actually are just coming out right now. We've got two brand new locally produced horror films that were filmed right here in the Tampa Bay area.
Okay.
And those are coming up Friday night, and those are free screenings thanks to Film Tampa Bay.
That's amazing. Okay, so two films that were shot right here in our area.
Exactly.
And they happen to be scary.
Happen to be scary, very scary actually.
Okay, very scary. Okay, so maybe a little not for the young kids.
Those are the 18 and up ones.
18 and up ones. Okay, any other movies that you're showing?
Oh goodness, where to start?
Okay.
We have more than 40 films happening this season, and it's everything from you know, the classics like you're talking about, The Birds. We've got Hitchcock in there. We've got some old black and white films. All of our big picture films this month are kind of that science fiction-y theme. Frankenstein and Dr. X and The Day the Earth Stood Still and things like that, all the way up to Sinners, which just came out this year, and some of those newer horror films, including a brand new documentary celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, that's so fun. I know, I never really got into that, but some people, right, they get really into that.
And getting to see the whole history of it is really interesting. But of course, we're bringing the film itself back too for a couple of screenings at the end of the month.
You can't do it without that. Okay, so let's talk about your ghost tours, and maybe starting with, you know, why did the Tampa Theater kind of get this reputation of being haunted?
Well, because weird things happen there that nobody can explain. So we actually on our ghost tours talk about 6 different entities that we believe are still there in the building, that we have evidence to suggest that they are still roaming the halls. Okay. Some of them are employees, some of them we're not really sure who they are, but they seem to still be inhabiting these different spots in the building. So our ghost tour is about a 2-hour experience that takes you all the way through the building from basement up to the balcony and tells their stories. And of course, as best we can, we have newspaper articles and photos and some of these pieces of proof that lend some credence to the stories we're telling.
Yeah, well, you work there at the theater, obviously. Any kind of creepy thing happen to you?
Oh, absolutely. We talk about that there's normal, and then there's I work in a haunted building normal, and all of the things in between, you know, doors opening and closing, and the sound of seats folding down when there's nobody there, and shadows out of the corner of your eye, lights turning on and off.
Wow.
Those are kind of common occurrences around Tampa Theater.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you have the ghost tours, and then you also have some live events happening. I think we touched on a couple, but
we do. Yes. So we have 2 evenings actually of live storytelling, a beautiful art form that you don't get to see enough these days. For one of the evenings, we partner with the Suncoast Storytellers, a professional storytelling guild. They come in and do what we call campfire stories. So we set up the stage like a campsite with a fake campfire, and of course we have our stars overhead in the ceiling, and we just gather around the fire and tell ghost stories. And then the other evening is a group called Phantasmagoria out of Orlando that is this gorgeous Gothic Victorian storytelling troupe, and they do puppetry and music and poetry and these crazy projections. It's a gorgeous show, and this year they're celebrating the 100th anniversary of Edward Gorey's birth. So all of their stories in their show are the stories of Edward Gorey.
Wow, so that's really exciting too. Now, are these live shows for all ages, or?
Those 2 are definitely for all ages, or we say, you know, maybe a PG-7, something like that.
A little older.
And then we do have one 18 and up show. It's actually called Hocus Pocus Live.
Oh,
now,
fun.
we're also showing Hocus Pocus
Right,
the movie.
yes.
Hocus Pocus Live with a K is definitely a little bit of a twist.
Okay.
It actually stars some of the alum from RuPaul's Drag Race
Oh, fun.
doing a retelling of the Sanderson sisters
Yes.
story. And again, that one is an 18
That
and
one's
up
an
show.
18 and up. Okay, but of course, all of this is on the website. So
Yes.
tell us the website so we can go and get more information and tickets and all that good stuff.
TampaTheater.org/nightmare has the entire lineup for the whole series starting October 1st all the way through Halloween.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.